we are live with the gallery. This is an FMV game. We have not played an FMV game in a while. That's a little loud. I think the last one we played was a game called Jessica. I think last year, and that one got intense. So we're gonna see how this one turns out. So we're gonna jump in. Great portraiture is the expression of character and moral quality, not anything temporary, fleeting, or accidental. Game's really loud. So I do know there's two timelines. There is the 1981 and then there is the 2021. So I think we're gonna start with the 1981 and try to finish that today. This game is just too loud. Wow. I might need to change that later. I think. Oh, we want subtitles on. I think we want them probably normal. Pause choices on, I think. Sure. But yeah, we're gonna do the female 1981 storyline first. Each decision occurs in real time. We'll pause for decisions to be made. Recommend for group play.
Wait for the sequel to Jessica called Fantina.
Well, that would be interesting. Wasn't Jessica was set in Germany actually? I think. You know what, let's do timed. Let's make it a little bit more snappy. Title contains real drug reference and depictions of drug use with harmful effects. If you are suffering or concerned about your mental health, please seek professional help. Okay, good information to tell. I like when games have content warnings. Night Kingdom, 1981. A nation divided, riots and social unrest have left society flirting with anarchy. The people's anger honed in on the Prime Minister and her popularity plummets.
The subject's auburn hair has been accentuated by the artist's
Okay, so the music is much louder than the voice acting.
blood. It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle such a powerful visage. And the artist has mainly used round and filbert brushes to perfect the curvature of the model's features.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Does
Who's
it
to say?
matter?
Nope.
Fair enough.
I like it already.
Well, if you like that, I think you'll absolutely love
You're a
this
VIP.
piece.
Yeah, I added a
Just
couple
came in
more
last week.
VIPs.
Oh, no flash photography, sir.
Oh, sorry, it's just don't get to see a lot of indie portrait exhibition these days.
Portraiture has always been my thing. What can I show you next?
Well, I've had a good look around actually, and I can't really find what I came to see. It's the Prime Minister's portrait.
Arriving tomorrow, sir. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the weekend.
Got it. Well, guess I'll have to come back then.
I'm already enjoying this acting, I will say.
Thank you again for visiting, sir.
Please, call me Taylor. Is she all right with those easels?
You'll be fine.
Don't mind her, she's just my intern.
All right.
That
Anyway,
did not answer the question. Did not answer the
If you don't mind,
question.
Morgan. If you don't mind my asking, what time you finish, maybe I could hear some more critiques over a drink.
Oh, wow, and I wasn't expecting that.
Well, I'm sure it
Except
surprises me.
It takes guts to approach a woman in her place of work.
Or how else would you ask someone out?
he's cute.
You're a
Accept
bit
it.
younger than what I usually go for.
Or age is just a number in my mind.
No. No.
The bar on the high street.
Take it back. Let's take back that acceptance. Poofy hair the game. It's the 80s. Everyone has big hair. Except for her.
How many customers was that for the day?
5.
Right.
Can I pause this? Okay. We need to turn up the volume because apparently the title screen is exceptionally loud and everything else isn't.
Was that the last of the easels, Sam?
Yes, Saints. I arranged them in the storeroom and cleaned the
I actually
toilets
think I still
yourself.
need to turn them up. Apparently the audio was perfect. I just needed to not be on the title screen for it.
Is there anyone else left in the building?
No, it's just us.
I'll lock up early then.
It's just they're British,
something
so
wrong with
they're
your
very
back?
soft spoken.
No, it's nothing. I took some painkillers in the office.
Okay. We've got a big weekend ahead. I need you fighting fit.
Of course, I will be.
Good.
There is one thing, Morgan. I've been interning here for a while now, and I've learned so much from you, including what you look for in good portraiture.
Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry, but we just haven't been turning over enough for me to pay you.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Oh,
Do you think it's good
And
enough
it
to have us
counters
be part of
zero.
an exhibition this weekend?
let me take a closer look.
Yeah, let me see. That looks good. Let's do it.
I think
It looks right at home. Congratulations, Sam. You have your first exhibition
I'm worried
piece of
about
art.
every story decision that's gonna
I
go
don't know what to
badly.
say.
oh, you don't need to say anything. Your talent earned this.
Thank you so much, Morgan.
It's gonna be seen by fives of
Now
people.
go home and get some rest. We're going to have a lot more customers this weekend.
I'll be in early to help you receive the Prime Minister's portrait.
I keep thinking that the top of the stair thing is a big wooden egg. Let me know if y'all need the volume up or not.
Spending the weekend. Well, here's one for the more sophisticated listener. An officially commissioned portrait of the Prime Minister is going on display at Argyle Manor. The painting was done by none other than Turner Prize-winning portraitist Nicky Dryden Oakes.
Hello?
Britain has been torn asunder!
Why do you have to yell at the one person?
befalling the populace like a plague! What is our future?
You're talking to one person.
What is our future?
This is aggressive. See, the cops would not have been alerted.
Madam?
Yes.
All right, quiet down.
Yes. You used the if it wasn't for the not
Yes,
the
he
what's it
snuck
called?
up on me and
Megaphone?
shouted at me and
it would have been
he
fine.
destroyed my radio.
Right, fella. Don't make this difficult. You're under arrest for disturbing the peace, mate. I'll take him to the road and radio in for...
There are
Don't
consequences,
forget
and
to
I'm not
read
gonna
me
let it
advice as you
happen.
go.
Yeah.
Waiting for Mr. Bean.
You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense.
That is 1980s. A radio like that is not cheap. I had to go to Radio Shack for that.
Is it broken?
Seems like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looks an expensive model too.
And the batteries too.
was.
Those lasted like 3
well,
seconds.
me and my partner will be on duty.
You have to
later
use the
tonight.
huge
We'll be alert
like
to
D
any
batteries.
disturbances.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
can't come by those lightly. Okay, that's curious.
Morgan? Is that your disappointed face?
Nikki, of course not. You'd never see that. It's my extremely surprised face. To what do I owe the pleasure, Miss Dryden Oaks?
Well, I was just passing through the area.
Oh, she
I
drew
could see some
the
police hanging about outside.
Prime
there.
Minister portrait.
Just checking up ahead of tomorrow.
Not drew, painted.
Let me show you the exhibition room.
She sketched it. Don't look at that. That's a beautiful portrait.
Power cuts, very 1970s too.
Oh, the manners electrics haven't been refined for a while, but they'll be back on shortly.
This could have been an Instagram post.
Ah, as if by magic.
And I've made space, especially.
Oh, well.
It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
You won't need that much space.
Oh, you brought it. What about the scheduled delivery?
I cancelled it, don't worry. I thought you'd appreciate a personal delivery. Who knows? The extra attention might even reel in some buyers for these others.
Oh, but profits are from admission only. Everything else is about showcasing the portraits.
Questionable business model. You gonna get that?
No, it's not, urgent. Nikki, not here.
No better place. You owe me this much, don't you?
Yes! Already in. Already in.
I knew no one would disturb us. Now, guard that case with your life.
I will, Nikki, I promise.
Love it. They just fucked by that fake Mona Lisa portrait. I knew it was gonna go there, and it did. Nine, 7. I'm gonna write that down. Was that a hallucination? Oh no.
Morgan Haynes speaking. The exhibition's closed for the day.
Hi, Morg. It's me.
Again?
Look, sorry to pester. You'd think I was the baby of the family, wouldn't you?
Jamie, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, no, all it is I just need somewhere to bed down over the weekend. And it's the last time, all right? I promise.
I'm not in a position to help you anymore.
No, but I'll
Cocaine?
I can get some
In the
like,
1980s?
investors for your gallery and
Unheard of.
You're still here.
Who's that?
Oh, it's no one.
I told you to clear this up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you fucking dare. Look, Morg, I've got
no one else to call.
Oi, seriously, Beth, leave it.
My name isn't Betty, you twat.
I don't give a fuck, Betty.
Hang
It's
up.
not Betty either.
I honestly think I'm making the wrong choice every single time. I just can't tell if they're going for the moral route, where if you choose morally the wrong thing, something bad's gonna happen, or if it's just its own story.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi.
I really
I
don't
hope
trust
you
this
don't mind me
man.
borrowing
I
your
don't trust those.
Oh,
They don't
no,
use those glasses
of
unless
course
that
not.
man
That's-
is going to do
that's what
something
they're out
bad.
for, customers.
Especially in the
It's a bit
70s and
to do with the
80s.
refurb. I'm looking to paint a copy of one of your
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed.
Well, you don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but we've got a big weekend, and so... Hang on, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
I typed in my passcode and saw it lock, I'm sure of it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I walked right in.
That's not possible.
I don't like this
Well, it
man.
could have been an electrical fault. You've never had any power cuts or anything? It's not uncommon in old properties like this. And don't worry, I turned the lock with my own hands after I came in. Wouldn't want someone lifting these beautiful...
Wait, why would you
paintings.
lock it if you thought it was open?
Well, they aren't quite Rembrandts.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
A well-versed imitator of Caravaggio.
Each to their own. Look, sir, we have a big day tomorrow. We're closing early.
Oh, the Dryden Oaks portrait of the Prime Minister. How did you pull that off?
I met Nikki at a function at the World Trade Center in New York. We hit it off. We've finally found a way to collaborate.
Wow.
They fucked.
An artist
They're
with Nikki's
fucking.
profile helping out a small exhibition like that is quite something.
That's
Doing
how.
me a great favor.
With no strings attached, too. I'm Dorian.
Morgan.
Alright, I especially
Dorian,
don't trust them.
Dorian Gray. Ironic, eh?
It's a lovely name.
No.
I must say, you're the first ever reproduction artist to visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
Faithful reproduction is a fine art in itself. Although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. I've been struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. I never had the talent myself, so I figured I'd contribute more by helping those who do.
In that case, could I paint you? You make such an amazing subject in so many ways. You're really quite enthralling.
I think I don't did
I
choose
suppose
right.
I could spare half
I
an
don't think
hour.
I chose right.
Brilliant.
Oh, I don't think I
Let me just
chose right.
reconfigure.
Oh, I do not think I chose right. If I had more time, I would have chose differently.
You prefer to paint standing?
Always. It allows me to zoom in and out on my subject. How are you going to pose?
I don't know. It's harder than I thought.
Perfect. Stay like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment. I can have some strong opinions.
It was bold but valid. Rembrandt stole his students' work for the last 10 years of his career.
This man cannot be trusted. I don't trust. Damn, man, it's the 80s. We can't even turn on a podcast. And even if we wanted to turn on the radio, we can't. It got broken. God, that sucks.
This is going to be great.
That already felt like a lifetime.
Plastic bottle. Fancy.
It's the 80s.
Let's leave it there for tonight. I could sit for you again next week.
Let me do your skin tone as a base.
No, Dorian, I need to get home.
I'm not asking for much longer.
I know how
Let
you are to
people
If I let
leave.
you start, we will be here all night.
Oh, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Oh, he didn't even say anything. Oh, that's even worse.
All right, this is over. I'm done.
I really wouldn't, you know. Stand up and this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Feel under your seat.
What the fuck? Oh my fucking god, that escalated
That
so
is a
fucking quick.
PAD, a pressure-activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan.
I would
Similar
get up.
principle to a grenade.
I would get up.
Once the safety pin is removed,
I would
the
get up
striker lever and percussion
immediately.
cap collide,
Take him with
creating
me.
a spark which triggers the detonator. Once you sat down on that chair, you became the safety pin.
This isn't real.
No? Well, go on. Try it.
Oh, if they gave me the choice, I would do it.
You've never been someone's muse, have you? Like Victorine Murat to Manet.
Do you want money?
Dora Maar to Picasso.
I could write
Andrew
you a
Wyeth
check.
painted Helga Testov 247
Or a painting.
times
You
behind
could
the back
take
of both
any
his
one
wife
of
and her
these.
husband.
Dorian, what do you want?
Why would he answer the phone?
Behind the drapes.
Multiple sockets. Fancy.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this man.
Someone's really trying to get hold of you.
Morgan,
Yes, Nikki.
I need you again. I'll be at the Rampton. I've booked our usual suite. I'll make my
I
excuse
know you're
home.
horny, Nikki.
Nikki, tonight
We
I
have
really can't
Think
priorities.
very carefully about the next word that comes out of your mouth. I'll take your silence as a yes. Don't let me down.
Everyone needs a code word.
You can't keep me here.
Suzanne insisted on dozens of sittings when painting his subject. Goya sometimes needed just a day. I only want the night.
Get rid of that shit.
Mate, I'm a lager man through and through.
Nah, try it. Try it.
Wait, that's rank.
Oh.
I think I'm done for tonight anyway.
Wrong button. Wrong button.
Wait, my head's spinning.
Screaming would be a bad idea. I know it would be. That's a good point. What if she did stand up?
You know your art, Dorian, but I take it you didn't learn how to make bombs at art school.
You assume I had
The
the
thing
privilege of
is,
attending
if it
such
was
an
me in that
establishment.
chair, I would just
No.
get up.
I grew up dirt
But
poor
because
in
it's Morgan,
Belfast.
I don't want her to die.
My father taught me and my brother how to fight, shoot guns, build rudimentary explosives.
IRA? You don't sound Irish. And I thought they changed tack to hunger strikes.
I never said I was IRA. There are many angry people taking up arms in Britain and beyond. Just ask President Reagan and Pope John Paul II. Thanks for taking an interest in me, though.
Okay, well, if we got a good enough
How do I know
relationship,
the bomb under my chair is real?
maybe good things can come out of this.
I had a feeling you'd ask me that.
What's that? Dorian?
Oh, it's not that big of an explosion.
What the fuck?
Damn it. It doesn't kill him too. Okay, so getting up would be pointless. But also, I feel like you could run quick enough.
Calmly tell me when Nikki's painting's being delivered.
It's upstairs. It's
First thing
upstairs.
in the morning by a fine art transportation company.
Why lie? It's upstairs. You're about to die, sis. You're about to die. And if
And
Nikki
how's it
ever
been
wants to
brought
eat that poutine again, you gotta let them have it.
Just through there.
Great.
I think there's some priorities
we
here,
have
and
until
the
the morning,
painting
as I
is
thought.
not it.
So that's what you're really after. How did you get in here?
My uncle was a chimney sweep.
He went down the chimney?
As a teenager, I worked with him and learned how to scale houses and open unlocked windows. Such lowly manual jobs are all I could aspire to.
Oh,
at
he
that
just
age.
went. He just opened a window.
Your painting style does seem somewhat practical. And you look like you could use a good night's sleep, too.
I would, when he's close,
pursue my passion
immediately
outside
grab
working
him so
hours.
we would both die. I would do
Anything else
everything
you
in my
want to
power.
critique
It's
to
like
make
when
me
we play
feel
Fall
even more out
Guys,
of place?
and I
might
grab
not
people
look
just to
like
make
you
sure
or
that
talk like
that
you.
grabbed me
That's
earlier,
not what I was doing.
just to make sure
Art
it's
is for all,
done.
and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that's a utopian vision, isn't it? But my social strata means that I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
And you think what you're doing here will break that ceiling?
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
Okay, he knows way more than he
Where are you
puts on.
going?
Toilet. Wash me brushes.
Shit.
You can't leave me alone, surely. What if I try to escape?
I won't clean up the mess.
Do some scooching maneuvers. Oh shit. Pain. Oh.
Dare I ask?
I'm on my period, you asshole. The stress is making the pain flare up.
Okay, good tactic.
Well, do you have any painkillers?
Yes, they're in a cupboard in the office.
Don't go anywhere, will you?
I'm gonna be stressed today, aren't I? Extremely stressed out. That's just what I need.
I don't need that.
Right.
Ooh, the plastic water bottle. This painting is gonna take forever. Also, go grab a cup so you can wash your things.
You
Don't have
didn't
to
need
go
to
back.
hold me hostage, you know. I'd have posed for you beyond tonight. Voluntarily.
That wouldn't set me apart.
What do you mean?
The recognition of one's work often depends on the mythos surrounding it. You know the story of the portrait of Madame X by John Singer Sargent?
I don't know
Scandalised
anything
for
about
being
art.
too sexually suggestive by the bourgeoisie of 19th century France. And now it's one of the most famous portraits in history.
I can't picture it in my
Infamy is
head.
a strong currency.
So, this is some sort of performance piece.
A hostage portrait would be a watershed, don't you think?
Disagree. I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry
I want
about
to
that.
be a trailblazer, Morgan. I need to grab people's attention by whatever means necessary.
Commodifying your work for recognition. Some artist you are.
Okay, sometimes things need to be said. Sometimes you have to tell the truth, no matter the consequences.
This unremarkable piece here, painted by some amateur pensioner with nothing better to do in retirement.
Well, that may be your view, but I curate my exhibitions with a range of tastes in mind.
Nothing to do with the fact that the artist lived next to Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper.
That was just a coincidence.
Is it also a coincidence that you acquired it the day after the Ripper was sentenced to life for the murder of 13 innocent young women?
Oh, maybe we're a piece of shit.
You saw an angle. There are many trivialities that render talent meaningless. So, we have to...
Don't touch me.
Adapt.
That's too far.
Commodify our work. If I'm living under a glass ceiling, then you're living inside a glass house.
I see what you're saying. Commerciality is important. I'm fighting to survive too. Admissions are at an all-time low, and I'm hemorrhaging money from the residency at this manor.
So exploiting young workers and compromising your dignity is your solution?
Hello, hello.
Well, this took a turn. God, tonight sucks.
You need an alarm, love. Come on.
No, don't! Let go.
Where's your safe?
I don't have one. Now, get off me! There's a bomb under my chair.
Why don't you stop talking shit? Hmm? Get up! Yeah. Fucking hell. You reckon?
It's just one of my paintings. It's worthless.
There's nothing in the till. Nah, mate, that'll do.
No, no, please stop! No, 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 please don't take that! Don't take it, I'll do anything! Don't leave! Please don't leave!
What a night!
Okay.
Right then, guys, where
Well-
we going next?
Fuck! Fuck! Ah! I'm finished! I'm fucking finished! You have no idea what the fuck you're doing, do you? You're just a hopeless, failed artist. A chancer who...
Go on. Keep going. I dare you.
I would keep going.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Fucking idiot. Got routed up by a bunch of people with way too much eyeliner. I did love their style, though. I will say that
I
their
don't
style was
suppose you
pretty.
could have used some of that
supreme.
aggression on them.
Enjoyed that.
Could have done.
I have a feeling he has a gun, and he didn't use it, and I'm gonna be mad about that.
So, shall we?
Oh, just back to it as if that didn't happen? Okay. Okay.
There's talent in this room. I could see a few of these on the walls of great galleries.
Portrait painting is dying. TVs, Polaroid cameras. People have images on demand now. Why would they waste time and money seeing those images through someone's paintbrush?
Too afraid of what they might see. Nikki's been with her partner, what, 10 years now?
Relationships are complicated.
Wouldn't know.
Asexual. Love to see it. Representation. Why are people still calling here?
What do you want, Jamie?
Why aren't you helping me? We're family.
I can barely help myself right now.
You're gonna be fine after this weekend.
Are we? Are you sure?
The financial mire you've got.
Are you sure about that? I don't know. You know,
Sleep out on the streets then,
you
shall I?
don't seem to be sitting on a bomb.
Because you know how safe that is these days. Fuck you, you fucking prick.
I'm fine with that.
Charming. The security code on the door.
What about it?
I've been watching, Morgan. Hmm? Why did you choose 1907? It was Frida Kahlo's year of birth. The year of
Explain.
Valaton's portrait of Gertrude Stein.
Not reason.
And of
not
course, Vanessa Stephen married the great art critic Clive
He knows
Bell.
that he can know the backstory.
1907 was the year my great-grandfather, Douglas Pickren, worked in his studio in Montmartre.
Never heard of him.
It could also just been
His
random.
best pieces only made it as far as the walls of my childhood home.
A meager legacy is better than none at all.
Excuse me.
I feel comfortable around portraits. I'm never alone.
You needed their company.
My parents died in a car accident when I was 14. Jamie became my guardian. Then came his troubles. He frittered away his inheritance leading the high life until it led him. If Mum and Dad were alive, they'd have shaken some sense into him. They were wonderful people.
Nothing is more powerful than the portraits we paint in our minds. One of the great disappointments of adulthood is realizing that our idols are as flawed as anyone else. You've not known hardship anyway.
Hardship is relative.
You're deluded by self-pity. You've squandered this.
I didn't even get a choice on that one. I just said, you're gonna piss this man
You've
off.
had more chances than some have in a lifetime.
I agree with this.
They'll come back on soon.
I know. But unfortunately, I haven't got all night.
Was that supposed to be a moment? Oh, stand up.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm not sitting here any longer.
Morgan.
The best thing I could do is take you with me. I don't care
Yes.
anymore.
That's exactly what I wanted.
No, no. No, don't do that. Morgan, please. Please. No, no!
It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Fuck this man.
Gotcha.
He has a gun.
Why are
He
you
has a
doing
fucking
this
gun.
to me, you fucking...
He had a gun the entire fucking time. It was in
Welcome
his
for
fucking
calling my
pants.
bluff.
Why didn't
But
you
I
do
don't
anything
lie
about the
about
people who stole that fucking painting you want?
Let me finish my portrait, or I will kill you. Who is that?
I don't know.
Madam, it's Sergeant Robin Latif.
Well, thank God we got up.
Get rid of him, or I will.
Madam.
What's
It's a
the
toy
problem?
gun.
A group of vandals have been breaking into businesses in the area. Wanted to check up on you.
Oh, wow. No, I haven't seen anything untoward.
You alone?
Yes, totally.
Madam, I'm gonna come in.
Burglarizing thugs? Don't they have jobs? All good here, Sergeant. That is a sergeant's badge, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
My sister's an
Push him
inspector, so I know
outside,
the Met Police
lock the
ranks quite
door, then run out the back, and
May I
then
ask who you are?
well. Ooh, this is embarrassing.
just keep running.
He's caught us here, darling. You'd have to hold a gun to this one's head for her to admit she's smitten.
Oh my God.
Is this your partner?
You can't lie to a policeman, sweetheart.
Dispute.
You know I don't believe in labels.
Well, I know it's the 80s, but that's quite a fanciful notion, isn't it?
I'm forward-thinking like that.
Yes, but I think
We're not
it's
going to
about
give this
time you
man any
started giving me a
satisfaction of
towel.
anything.
Even if it makes me feel trapped.
This
What do
man's
you
going to
think,
kill me.
Sergeant?
If there was me in that room, I would have been dead
Exactly,
like a
Morgan.
long
Shall
time
we?
ago.
But I can't marry my man. Doesn't change anything. Titles can cause more problems than they solve. Husband, wife.
Well, the royal wedding brought the world to a standstill.
I think you should listen to her. These things are a team effort.
So what just happened? Is the cop gay?
All right, guys, I'm
I
gonna
don't need
ask
that.
one more time. Is everything all right here?
Oh, the gun made me choose.
Yes, Sergeant. I know it's deeply unprofessional, but we got carried away.
It's a bit creepy in there. Feels like the portraits are watching you.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
I can lock up, sweetheart.
I would just walk outside. I would just walk outside. What's he gonna do?
What's your partner up to?
Staying tuned into the radio.
Sounds like a busy night. I'll leave you to it.
Is your sister on duty this weekend?
No, she's still recovering from injuries she sustained at the riots a couple of months back.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait, they know each other?
Alex and I were on duty in Brixton, so I can understand what she faced.
And yet our dear Prime Minister wants to cut police spending.
Well, that's above my pay grade, sir.
I'm confused.
It's the people who suffer at the end of the day. Good night, Sergeant.
I think I missed something here.
Well done. No one
You
got
could have
hurt.
left. You could have left. There has to be a back door, a window. Just leave. What could have happened?
I'm hanging around for a bit. Something's off.
Okay, at least someone knows how this.
They were cautious
What's
couples,
this?
Sarge. No need to be weird about it. Sergeant Latif and Constable Jackson responding. We're travelling to the scene.
If those policemen had sussed you, would you have killed them?
I prefer to avoid death.
Sus.
Sometimes the choice isn't in my hands.
There were so many things she could have
So
done
you have
instead of just sitting back in that chair.
I have ambitions.
The first thing I would have done, slash the painting.
Your intern, Sam. What does she get out of this?
Work experience
Valuable
or
experience
something.
in the field.
That's
For no money.
literally what you said.
You're exploiting her.
Yes, I
I
agree.
told you, I have no income and I get no funding. I can't pay her.
She could also just
She's
not
one
do
of the
this.
few who shares your passion for portraiture. Don't you think you have a
Honestly, what she
responsibility to-
wanted was to get her portrait in the
many
gallery, and that's what she got.
Stop justifying your sins.
Sins? I didn't have you pegged for a preacher.
You epitomise everything wrong with this country. You take all you can from those below you and give nothing back.
What do you want me to do?
Make amends.
Look, I repaid Sam the best way I could by hanging her painting on my wall. Okay, it's not money, but it's the first time her work has been professionally accepted, and that counts for a lot.
I do agree with this. Okay. We did a good. We did a good.
I guess I have changes to make to my painting.
It really is like freaking my freak that we have not seen the
You
painting.
really value portraiture above all else. Over profit. Over decency. A very small part of me respects that.
Enough to let me go.
I feel like
Let's
if a
see.
different situation, y'all could have been besties.
Tell me more about these portraits. You can stand if you like.
This was painted 2 months before the subject died. High contrast background is made all the more vivid by the artist's use of vermilion red. It's a solemn painting. He knew the end was near and didn't sanitize that. I see the reality of age, but also a life well lived. No regrets.
Such dignity. What else?
This gem of a portrait by Richard Greaves, a wonderfully classical style. Applied these broad brushstrokes with the high forehead, the straight muted background colours. There's no bad, perfect contrast to the beautiful.
Okay, I was worried for a second that she was going to go through each and every painting and we were going to see each and everything she had to say.
To create this sense of verisimilitude. Now, we're very close to her face. It's appropriate that the poses are so self-conscious. Illusion of naturalism about it. Older. And the high contrast backgrounds are fun, modern. You're right. There is talent in this room. Talent that I'll always be committed to.
What about that one?
The Technicolor take on the Mona Lisa. Formally,
I
it's
actually
faithful,
love that one.
down to the artist's use of sfumato, the blurred softening of the outlines which defined Leonardo's masterpiece.
A technique I use myself.
The same artist did the piece that hangs in the anteroom.
So androgyny is their motif.
How so? The Mona Lisa is a woman.
In popular normative opinion, yes. But it's actually a composite of Lisa Geraldini and Salai, Leonardo's male assistant and lover.
I don't think this
Didn't
is
she saw that
confirmed.
gender was the greatest veneer of all,
I think this is a
and that true
speculation.
humanity has no such boundaries.
But it's probably true.
Wouldn't you agree?
I honestly didn't pay attention because I was talking.
I would.
She could have
You're
taken the
on edge.
gun. So many moments.
Deceptive as ever.
Is that a weed? Is that a
Presume all the
weed?
paintings are varnished.
Oh my god, it's a weed.
It'll help.
Oh, that's strong.
Pure indica. The best sleep aid.
Yeah.
Honestly, besties.
It's great.
Stop justifying your sins. You epitomise everything wrong with this country. You think sleeping
The
with
artist
me will
taking
save
the
your business?
drugs cliche. It's also weed. Like, not even gonna be something that I would find that scandalous or anything. All I did is make her sleep for a while, which I guess was the point.
I bet you're hungry, huh?
What is that?
Made it myself.
It looks sad. Oh, it looks really sad. That looks really sad. Who keeps calling? Why are they calling
Been
here?
ringing incessantly.
Why are they calling at this
Who's
late
there?
time? Why you have to switch sandwich for phone? You can multitask. You really gave her one bite?
Hello?
Should have been here hours ago.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
Look, you little shit. What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I
Okay,
asked for in
Nikki, you're on
return
my
was a couple
shit
of
list
fucking
now.
orgasms.
Nikki,
Or something, but you need to consider your
it.
position very carefully.
Who's calling me?
this isn't going to happen.
What? Tonight?
Ever.
Oh, cute. Look, I'm willing to let this slide if you'll just come over now.
You don't get it, do you? This is wrong.
I could ruin you if I wanted to. The future of your pissant business is riding on my painting.
I'll have to find a way without you then, Nikki.
I'm pulling the plug.
I want my painting back first thing.
Hello, Nikki.
Who the fuck are you?
All you need to know is my aunt's the editor-in-chief of one of the country's biggest tabloid newspapers.
Blackmail? Morgan, seriously?
The media loves an extramarital affair. Art and sex. What a scoop.
You have no proof.
Want to bet?
Morgan's told me every juicy, shocking detail.
Don't call again. You're not getting the portrait back. Sorry, I just couldn't stand her inhumanity any longer.
Okay, but why did I like that though? Why is he like making good points and saying things that are right? It's like they're trying to make an intriguing story where the bad guys also has something going for him. I don't know. I guess to me it doesn't matter. I bet the last frame of this game is gonna be the end of the painting. Oh, it's daytime. We were really here all night, and all we ate was a sandwich. And no, we had some water. We had some water.
Is it done?
Almost.
So, like, what are we waiting for? Because, like, I don't think
just open
he
your
knows
eyes,
the
Morgan.
painting was stolen.
So you are a preacher then?
So I think he was waiting for it,
Religion
still waiting
repulses me.
for it, but that's not going to happen because it was
Theism
already
gave
here.
rise to the hierarchical systems of power that plague humanity today. Monarchs, presidents, prime ministers. We're preconditioned to serve, yet we're shocked by the greed of politicians and bankers scrambling their way to the top of the tree. It's been like this for decades, and it will be like this for decades to come unless someone takes a proper stand.
I just don't know what you think this is going to help.
Morg.
The bottom of the tree would like to speak to you.
Hello?
Morg, you answered.
Where are you?
I'm watching the sun come up over the Thames. What would Mum and Dad say if they could see me now, eh? The whores, drugs.
Shut up, Jamie, please.
At least none of the money went to waste, eh?
Do you know what the craziest thing is?
If I had it all again, I'd probably just do the fucking same.
Ah, damn it. Oh, I don't know what I chose.
Stop saying these things. You can beat this.
I don't know what I chose because I pressed the wrong button.
Oh,
We'll get you professional
I think
help.
I think it chose
look,
pity.
Morg, please. Right. Can you just front me a couple of hundred? Okay, that's all I need. Just something to get me by.
No.
Hello, Jamie.
Sorry, who the fuck is this?
I'm a friend of Morgan's.
Dorian,
I would have
stay
hung
out
up
of
when he
this,
asked for
please.
money.
I hear you.
But before
I
that,
used to work
no.
on a hotline for people contemplating what you are.
What? Jamie?
Yeah, and how the fuck do you know what I'm going through?
The sadness will last forever. Those were Vincent van Gogh's last words.
Oh, yeah, that's what you say to your hotliners, is it?
No.
I told them that even the darkest moment of life is better.
In the eternity of death. But to others like you, I'd say end it.
You worthless
Oh
cunt.
my god.
No. Call him back. That's my fucking brother.
Sometimes we have to destroy part of ourselves to rebuild.
Call him back, Dorian, please.
He's
Okay,
ravaging
that
his
was
country. How many
fucked.
better citizens have suffered at his expense?
Dorian, I swear.
Parasites need to be exterminated.
Okay, this took it further than I thought it was gonna be.
Your local
You
church
can't
choir
stand
got
up.
going.
You can't stand up.
Listen to those fools. The glory that they sing of was founded on the suffering of millions. This mindless patriotism veils the divisions.
Keep hitting the wrong fucking button.
Divisions this Prime Minister seeks to ignore, or even uphold.
Run.
Wouldn't you agree, Morgan?
Stay there.
Run, girly.
Morgan.
Oh my god, they're gonna add him to DVD. Wait upstairs and then push him down. There's so many options except going to the fucking roof.
Somebody help me, please!
Okay, we chose the wrong one. There was no way phoning was ever gonna work. Okay, they're good actors until they have to fight.
I didn't want to tie you up like an animal. After all I've taught you, this is my thanks.
I don't owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of hate.
Oh my god. We also know that the gun's real. There are so many moments where you could have really just fucked this man up.
Someone will have heard my screams and called for help.
No, no one heard. It was church. Everyone was at church.
Save you, Morgan.
How can you be so sure?
Because your actions have closed off all your options. You've burnt all your bridges.
Why are you doing this, you madman?
For our future, Morgan. It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time
We
to
have
take
established
back
that,
agency.
but when we get the
We must
gun, we can't
weaponize
shoot
and
him.
target the pressure points that will truly harm the establishment.
What's gonna happen when the exhibition opens?
Beauty itself is but the sensible image of the infinite. Francis Bacon.
I'm hungry. He just said bacon.
Thank you for being part of my stand against oppression.
That was...
You're taking a stand against the Prime Minister at a portrait gallery. That makes no sense. You lunatic.
A fish rots from the head down. The entire establishment is defunct. My actions today shall be a catalyst for change.
It's
a stand
where...
to show people that with precision and organization, we can destabilize and overhaul the system.
Through brutality. It's not a worthy catalyst for change. Change can be inspired, but you need a message that's powerful enough to unite everyone. But Da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he grew up in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world listened.
I wish a beautiful message was all it took.
I sat down for that?
I tried to find the beauty, but all I saw was chaos.
Damn. Couldn't even get a good painting out of this.
If you just have believed in me, we could have opened Britain's eyes together.
How am I going to get out of here?
Once I walk through that door, start cutting yourself free.
Wait, it looks like shit.
Oh, you never gave me a critique of my painting.
May as well insult it.
It's a mess. I see no emotional connection with the subject. It's hollow and not worthy of this exhibition.
I don't care anymore. Fuck this man. Oh, he crushed a water bottle. Great.
Goodbye, Morgan.
Bye. Does he have a bomb somewhere? Oh, this is a real bomb. But what's the point of the painting? Didn't you want that painting to survive? That was pointless. We could have gotten a good ending. But I didn't want a good ending. Fuck that man. I needed to see him go down. And I don't think we were ever gonna get that. I think there's the good ending and the bad ending, and the good ending probably is like, we survive, but so does he. So how do we feel? Gee, I wonder who it was. The cop did have a very clear look at his face too. He's not getting away with that. And also, what was the point? It's not gonna do it. Like, ugh, his entire motivation is stupid. The music is so much louder than everything else in this game. But I will say, acting on point. I did like the acting. I also thought that was going to take a lot longer to get through that story. It only took an hour. I thought it was going to take, like 2.5 hours or so. It's so loud. God damn. Need to fix the audio mixing. I wonder if there's any way to quickly... Let's see. If we press B... Oh, it doesn't happen here. No, you can't skip credits. I wasn't trying to skip credits. I was trying to get to the page where it shows all this stuff, because I never actually looked at that. Because every time that happened, I was like, didn't mean to press that. Yeah, there were so many things where she didn't need to do it. Also, she didn't need to sit down at all because he was never taking, he was never actually taking a portrait of her. So it was stupid. And he didn't need her. He didn't need her at all. He didn't do anything. This man did nothing. He spent all night terrorizing a woman and killed her. And then he blew up his own painting. Oh, I do like how they put all the portraits. That's cool. Also, there were so many I just can't stop thinking about the amount of times there was times where she could have easily gotten out. But also, let's look at the points of like him not finding the connection. Was the last one when we insulted is us being sympathetic to our brother, and like most of the stuff was like not even like the consequences that I really thought were gonna happen. So that guy is just a piece of shit. Like to me, there was no redeeming. There was no redeeming part of it where I actually wanted to help him, wanted to find a connection with that man. Fuck that man. But I did like a lot of the conversations. Endings found. There's 12 endings? Shit, that's a lot of endings. Okay, what exactly does this mean? So we never fully got him. And I think if we screened for help, the guy that we were gonna go on a date on may have been part of the story more. If we hadn't sent that guy to jail, maybe. I don't know how to get the intern. Or is there a difference between the black and white picture or not? I think I don't know what the green means. Or the red. I think the red means they weren't part of the story. I like how it said flawless execution despite the fact that we died. There's a lot to do in this game. And personally, I will say, I'm not someone that wants to replay the same story over and over again. I really have no interest in doing that. So we're just gonna... So for as far as we're concerned, that's the ending. That's what we did. That's where we're done. But we are gonna go into the 2021 storyline. Okay. So let's go do that. And we'll have time choices again. I like how they put content warning for like drugs but not weapons. Now, you never see content warnings in video games for weapons. I guess maybe because video gamedom is just so heavily involves weapons that it would be in every video game. Okay, this one's about social media.
The subject's auburn hair has been accentuated by the artist's use of alizarin crimson. It's often used to paint blood. It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle
4 months also, by the way. That's a third of a year. Also, your art is still shit, Dorian.
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, Scatter.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Maybe neither.
Fair play. It's a dope piece.
It's for sale if you're interested. We only showcase portraits by undiscovered artists. All of the proceeds go to them, so any support is huge.
Yeah, I would, but I've got the next 20 years paying off my student loan, so...
Huh, fair play. What can I show you next?
I've had a good look around, actually.
I hate this gallery space comparatively to the last one.
The portrait of my princess, Ziggy Ray.
Arriving tomorrow. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the weekend.
Got it. Well, I'll come through then.
See you soon, sir.
No flash photography, sir?
Oh, sorry, man. No cap. You got the best portrait exhibition in London. Congrats.
Thanks. You can take off your face mask if you want. I won't tell
no.
if you won't.
Safe. So listen, this girl I met on a dating app says that you've got a little side hustle.
What are you after?
An eighth.
Oh, we sell
45.
drugs.
Come on, man. Do it for 25.
It's pure indica. Do you want it or not?
That's all I've got.
Oh, I pressed the wrong one.
You're lucky I'm feeling charitable.
We accepted.
You're a don, you know, Morgan.
A don?
Why is the music so loud? They really need to add adjustments so you can change the music and the voice acting. Or the acting, I guess.
Excited about my collaboration with Turner Prize-winning artist Nikki Dryden Oakes. It's my first ever portrait. I was so nervous, but I can't wait for you guys to see it. It gets unveiled tomorrow morning at Argyle Manor. Get there nice and early to show some love. Art is dope.
Morgan Spirit. I don't think what I'm assuming is that they don't take place one after the other. I think they're completely separate.
Over 100,000 people killed by a virus. But inequality is a true pandemic befalling the populace. What is your future? What is our future? What is your future? And you? Yeah. What is your future? Eh?
Sir, please, I don't want any trouble.
Your gallery is venerating capitalist figureheads.
This is an exhibition, not a gallery.
Whatever you want to call it, stop it! Society cannot fester any longer.
Sir, you're in my workplace.
You are blind. This is a problem.
You cannot silence my voice!
How about now?
The problem with this guy is that he is. It's so.
Calm.
I agree with the things he's saying, but like the way he's going about it is just
You all right, sir?
fucking annoying.
You wouldn't have done anything really.
We've had a number of calls about him. We'll book him down at the station and issue him a warning for disturbing the peace.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, here we go. We've seen this before. So we're gonna play this differently. We're gonna be best buddies.
Is that your disappointed face?
Nikki, of course not.
Are they gonna fuck? Does Nikki fuck
I saw
everybody?
Some police leaving.
Just checking up ahead of tomorrow. Oh. Welcome home, Mrs. Dryden Oakes. Shall I show you the exhibition room? Here we are. Decent little space, isn't it?
Well,
I don't like
have to
this
do
setup
something
at
with these little
all.
places, don't you?
I made rooms specially. It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
You won't need that much space. Ziggy's shorter than she looks online.
You brought it with you. What about the scheduled delivery?
I cancelled it. Don't worry. The extra attention might get this lot sold as well.
Well, that is the hope.
What about these?
I was just deciding which to hang. I've only got space for one of them.
Which one were you leaning towards?
Mother dog. I love the mother portrait actually.
That's a piece by Femi Oluwenraju, single father from East London.
And that's his ex-wife?
His mother. The woman who brought him to London from a small Nigerian village. She raised him in a new culture, but retained her own. Vibrant colours and expressionist shapes center around her beautiful face. And despite all the turbulence around her,
Oh, we're
she
gonna
remained
fuck.
a pillar to Femi. Nikki.
Damn, Nikki fucks everybody.
Not here.
No better place, Morgan. You
I
owe me this
fully
much,
thought
don't
this
you?
man was gay.
Ah. I knew no one would disturb us.
They don't look so
I've got that
disheveled for
case with your
people
life.
that just fuck.
I will, Nikki. I promise.
In either story, really. Okay, I know it's, you know, pandemic vibes for the hand sanitizer, but fucking someone and sanitizing your hands immediately after is really funny to me.
Stupid thing. Mr. Oliver Raju.
I was just showing someone your portrait.
Oh, no way. Did they want to buy it?
No, but plenty will this weekend. What were you calling about?
Yeah, I was just wondering about the proceeds from my last painting you sold.
Sure, I'll transfer it first thing Monday morning.
My commission is going to be quite substantial, though. You know, for my...
Time and expertise.
Oh, yeah, of course. Thank you for the platform, Morgan.
Have a good evening, Femi.
He didn't even feel good about that one. Oh my god, that baby is so cute. Who taught this man how to mop?
Hey, Sappy.
Hello, Morgan. How may I help you?
Call Jamie.
Calling Jamie.
Oh no, a weed.
Morg, you've caught me at a rather hectic moment.
Or I can call back.
It's all right.
Right, I'm just packing for Hong Kong. I've got 4 months of multitasking ahead of me anyway.
4.
Thoroughness is the buzzword.
But little Charlie.
Well, he's 10, Morg, so not quite so little anymore.
10? Really?
So Jamie in this one is like
Well, I'm not mum of the year
doing
either.
well.
Must be hereditary.
Anyway,
Hong Kong's my last hurrah. I'm winding down after this SBR.
Whatever that is.
strategic business review.
Look, I'm sorry I'm missing this weekend. You excited? Ziggy Ray's last poster's blowing up.
It's looking very promising.
You're smoking again, Morg.
It helps me relax.
It's a weed. Calm down, everybody.
Your nephew has just walked in. He's been asking about you all day.
Talk to the baby child.
Go on, give him the phone.
Why you have to think about it? Talk to your baby child.
Hello.
Hi, Charlie. How are you, big man?
Have you come to help Mummy pack?
Yeah. Come visit. We play more video games while she's gone.
Hey,
That
you
sounds
know
like-
the house rules on video games.
Sorry.
House rules on video games. Just don't make
Having
too
a
much
family
noise.
dinner
That was my
tonight.
house rules.
I'd
And it
love
worked
to
out
see
for
you.
me. Look at me now.
I can't tonight. I've got a lot of work to do. I'll make it up to you.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
I know. I know.
He smoked a weed. Why do they keep leaving things in the bathroom? Okay, that's creepy. That's full horror movie. Leave. Just leave and call the police. Nope.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind me borrowing the armchair.
That's what they're there for, customers. You can remove your face mask if you want.
Thanks. The chair's a bit rickety, could do with a refurb. I'm looking to paint a copy of one of your portraits.
Look, madam, we're closed.
Well, you don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but we have a big weekend ahead, and... Sorry, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
Okay,
I'm afraid it wasn't.
This time we're gonna be
My security system was armed.
besties. We're gonna
I don't
do
know what to
everything
tell
they
you.
want.
I walked right in.
See what this gives us.
Sorry for the confusion, madam. There must have been some sort of error or something.
Well, it's all right. These things happen. Anyway, don't worry. I turned the lock with my own hands after I came in. I wouldn't
Why do
want
they
someone
keep
lifting
saying
one of
that?
these
That's weird.
Beautiful paintings.
Well,
If you thought it was open and then you locked it afterwards, that's a weird thing to do.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
Yeah, just a well-versed imitator of Caravaggio.
Each to their own. Look, like I said, we've got a big day tomorrow and we're closing.
Also, an artist having a
yeah,
strong
the
opinion
Dryden Oaks portrait of Ziggy Ray.
is so funny to me.
How'd
That's
you
just
pull
what
that off?
artists do.
We displayed Nikki's portrait.
Is have
before
strong
she
opinion.
became, you know.
Won the Turner Prize. And of course, there's the personal link. You know, you do a great thing here, showcasing emerging artists. I'm Dorian, by the way.
Morgan. Dorian, like...
Dorian Lee, the fashion icon.
It's a lovely name. I must say, you're the first ever reproduction artist to visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
Faithful reproduction is an art in itself, although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. Now, I've been just struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. That's why I gave up painting myself. I just didn't have it. I figured I'd contribute more by helping those who did.
In that case, could I paint you? You would make
Don't sit on
an
each.
amazing subject.
Okay, we're gonna be
in,
besties. We're gonna be besties.
in so many ways.
We're gonna have the best
And you really
possible
quite
thing.
enthralling.
See, this is why I don't like playing like this, because I'm not choosing what I would do,
half
but
an hour.
I feel like we kind of
Brilliant.
know the outcome. I would
let me
die.
just
I would die.
reconfigure.
I would die. I am
Do you
interested to
want
see
me to
what
give you
kind
a
of
hand?
changes.
Oh, if you can you take the easel? That would be great.
Sure.
Yeah, don't move the chair. The chair's gonna
Thanks.
explode, except for it's not. It's fake. It's all fake, except for when it's real. Then it's real.
A bit further back.
Oh yeah, because of the explosion.
Take
We're
a seat.
So helpful. Of course, this man is vain enough where he's like, yeah, paint me.
I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment. I have some strong opinions.
It was bold, but valid. Rembrandt stole from his students for the last 10 years of his career.
This is going to be great.
Let's leave it there for tonight. I can sit for you again next week. Dorian, I need to get home.
I tell you what, I'll take some reference photos and then I won't have to come back. Can I borrow your smartphone?
Oh, this is
You haven't got your own.
mistake.
This
is a
really
mistake. Mistake. Never let anyone your phone.
I'll email them to you. If you have an email address, that is.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm not that sketchy.
Can I have my phone back, please? Okay, Dorian, I think... That's an important call. Give me...
Why haven't you gotten up?
All right.
Why haven't you
That's
gotten
it.
up at this point?
I'm done.
Like, they make such a big deal of the getting up. I would have gotten up like 15 years ago.
Stand up. And this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Have a feel under your seat.
What if I ripped it? That's probably what I would have done.
That is a PAD. Pressure activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan.
Why would they even say the acronym?
It's a similar principle to a grenade. Once the safety pin is removed, the striker lever and percussion cap collide, creating a spark, which triggers the detonator. Once you...
I think the
sat
setup
on
is
that
the
chair,
same. I think the inner
you
workings are
became the
different.
safety pin.
I think all the side characters are going to be
This
some
isn't
level
real,
different.
Go on. Try it.
I would have done it. We already know what we're
Never
done.
been someone's
I'm not
muse,
as...
have you?
Maybe it's because we already played it.
Like,
I'm not as
Camille
like
Claudel to
she's not as
Rodin,
threatening.
Francis Vidal to Rossetti,
or a painting.
Frida
You can take
Kahlo
any
to
one of
Diego
these.
Rivera, or
Dorian,
vice
what do you
versa.
want?
Be smart, Morgan. Get rid of her.
Okay, we're gonna be besties. I have to remember we're gonna be besties.
Morgan, are you there?
Yes, Nikki.
You
I...
rejected my last call. Anyway.
I need you again. I've booked our
Damn, this
usual
bitch is
suite
so
around
horny.
464.
I'll make my excuses at home. I'll take your silence as a yes. Don't let me down.
Did she say that last time? Because I don't remember her saying that last time.
You can't keep me here.
Cézanne sometimes needed dozens of sittings with his subjects. Goya sometimes needed only a day. I just want the night.
Okay, we're gonna be besties. I have to do everything the opposite of what I want now.
You clearly know your art, Dorian.
I think if we are friends, they're gonna make a good
bombs
portrait.
at art school.
You assume
So
I
if
had
we
the
keep up the
privilege
good
of
work.
attending such an establishment. My mother was a survivalist who taught me and my brother to make rudimentary explosives.
Progressive parenting.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'm just another millennial who spent too much time on the wrong internet forums. Whichever narrative suits. Thanks for taking an interest, though.
I kind of hate the aspect of this having modern technology way more.
How do I know that the bomb under my chair is real?
I had a feeling you'd ask that.
The thing is, we already played through it, so we already know that it's not.
Dorian?
Fuck.
Now, calmly, tell me what time Nikki's painting's being delivered.
It's being delivered at 6 a.m. by a fine art transportation company. It'll be brought in through the back door, just through there.
We have until the morning, as I'd hoped.
That's what you're really after, isn't it?
Britain is decaying! How much longer must we suffer at the whim of this government? They have taken away our liberty! They have allowed thousands to die! Come on, I know you can hear me!
He's not going to stop.
You capitalist bastard! We must stand up for what is right! We cannot, we shall not be silent!
Okay, this is different.
That's what you're after.
What the fuck?
What are you doing, Doreen?
The floor is yours.
Can we tell him about the bomb that's exploded
You don't need
under
that.
our thing?
Your voice will be heard in here.
See, that's the fucking thing, was that fucking megaphone was the issue from the beginning.
I'm not an untouchable. I once had a life, a family, hopes. Then came the virus of austerity. Cuts. Cuts. 4 letters. So easy for a politician to say, but it was my lifelines that they cut. I'm not alone.
Why are you telling an art
Think of the
gallery
undervalued key workers.
person this?
Those laid off every day. Yet, here you are, canonising false idols for profit. While we, the people,
Let's
suffer
argue.
more and more.
I don't think this is going to affect how Dorian views us.
I've heard you. I hear you every day. I do sympathize with you. You think my life hasn't been compromised in here? My morals? It's the way things are. And we can't do anything
I kind of
about
wish
it.
I picked the
You've
other
got to be
option.
Time to go.
No, he needs to understand.
You have said everything he needed to hear.
I hope so.
There's a bomb under my chair, by the way.
There's humanity behind most facades if you take the time to look.
What does that mean? In this context.
How did you get in here?
My uncle was a locksmith. As a teenager, I apprenticed for him and learned how to pick almost anything. Such lowly, manual jobs were all I could aspire to at that age.
Yes, those aren't the hands of a painter. I'm guessing you could do with a good night's sleep, too.
My reality means I have to pursue my passion outside working hours. Anything else you want to critique to make me feel more out of place?
That's not what I was doing. Art is for all, and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that is a utopian vision. But I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
I think what you're doing here will break that ceiling.
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
I mean, it could.
Where are you going?
Toilet. I need to wash my brushes.
You can't just leave me here, alone.
Okay,
Sure.
how are
What
we
if I
gonna
try
get
to
away with
escape?
screaming in pain?
I won't clean up the mess.
That's not how you wash a paintbrush. That's gonna fuck up the paintbrush. Especially with all three, and they're not even like at the same point. Great distraction. Well, that's not gonna be obvious that you're missing an entire fucking shoe. Statue. Oh, that was a mess. You have another shoe? I'm like, why do you look so defeated? Oh, they found it.
Dorian, please don't. It would destroy me.
Oh, you wouldn't get blamed. Must be insured for millions.
Okay, well, she has it. That's different. I don't even think it was possible for Dorian to the.
But I still have work to do.
80s Dorian to get it. Start beating her with it. So many options here, and no one takes them. All because they want to like live. It's like I don't want to live. I want to take you with me.
Must be playing up and causing the presets to glitch.
I like it.
Also, the second I realized it was fake, I would have taken it off the chair. And then they would have been like, wait, no, it's actually real. It just needs to be detonated by a button. Who's the hot guy in the back?
You didn't need to hold me hostage, you know. I'd have posed for you beyond tonight, voluntarily.
That wouldn't have set me apart.
Is this the same thing?
The recognition of one's work often depends on the mythos around it. You know the story of the portrait of Madame X by John Singer Sargent? Scandalized for being too sexually suggestive by the bourgeoisie of 19th century France.
No.
And now, it's one of the most famous portraits in history. Infamy is a strong currency. A hostage painting would be a watershed, don't you think?
So this is some sort of performance piece?
Yeah, let's call it that. A once-in-a-lifetime performance.
I see what you're saying. This country's changed. Fuck, the world's changed. And it hasn't been kind to my business. It used to be all about the art, but I can't help that it's an emporium now. The paintings are products, and my critiques, sales pitches.
And the vanity project of a talentless influencer is your last chance of survival. You sell out. How much commission do you take from each sale?
It's minimal. It's just to help cover my costs. My enterprise respects artists.
That is exactly what you said to me. It was a striking, naturalistic profile of my niece. It was one of my best pieces to date.
What? No, I'd have recognized you, Dorian. You must have used another name or something. Show me what you're painting. I'll recognize your style.
Admin fees, time, expertise, all reasons you gave to keep the proceeds once it was sold. You are cheating artists.
She is
Without my
right.
exhibitions, they'd have no platform.
You have a responsibility to us.
No, does he?
You're not a lost cause, you know.
What?
Call the artist. Make amends.
By telling them that a psychopath blew up their portrait.
These contact names. You only see the product, not the person.
Well, yeah, it's hard. How are we gonna do it? Oh, they blew up the headscarf mother? Oh, that sucks. That was a good painting. Also, we're waking up people. It's light. This is the single father, I believe. We don't need to be interrupting people like this.
Hi, Morgan. Sorry, I'm whispering. My daughter's the lightest sleeper.
Hear you loud and clear, Femi. I'm calling about the painting of your mum. I'm really sorry, but it's...
It's what?
Oh, I don't know what the hell the truth? I don't know what the truth is.
There was an accident. The painting was destroyed.
I'm really sorry. Destroyed? How? Is it restorable?
No, Femi. It's gone.
It's just that, it was the best likeness of Mum I had left.
You'll receive full remuneration for it, and the last one I sold. Commission free.
Sorry, I need to go to my daughter.
He wanted the painting more than he wanted the money. And now it was destroyed. You'll never have that back.
You really are a piece of shit.
For telling him the truth. I made amends. He's getting all the money he deserves for him and his daughter.
It's not about the money. You heard him. You can't.
You
put a
blew it
price on what
up!
that painting
You
meant to
blew it
him.
up!
The most
You
heartbreaking
were
thing
the
for an
one
artist
who blew
is
it
the
up.
loss of their work.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
I guess I have changes to make to my painting.
Why do I like the other Dorian better than I like this Dorian? Now I'm frustrated. You could have blew up a chair like the last one. No, you chose a painting.
There is talent in this room. I can see a few of these on the walls of great galleries.
Portrait painting is dying. Everyone has a camera now.
Who cares
That gives
about
them an agency
camera?
over how the world sees them.
And the world laps up these
Why does
illusory
everyone
images.
say camera? This one should have said
Ziggy
everyone
Ray
has an
and their
Instagram
cult-like
account.
following.
The safety net of fame meant that she could relinquish that agency to Nikki's paintbrush on her own terms.
Nikki's been married, what, 10 years now?
You really care about this.
Relationships are complicated.
Also, how do you not know it was an open relationship?
I wouldn't know.
You get very presumptuous. But both Dorians asexual. Love to see it.
Jamie.
Morgan?
Jamie, are you okay?
No, not really. I'm abandoning everyone. It's not right. It's not good for Charlie.
I thought you said this was the last time.
One final push and then you can retire.
Focus entirely on your family.
If he hasn't broken up by then.
Mummy,
Darling, what are you doing up?
there are people shouting outside my room.
What?
What the fuck is happening?
What's going on out there?
Jamie? Charlie?
Morgan? Morgan?
Everything's gonna be all right, guys. Just... Dorian, that's my sister and nephew.
They'll be all right. Police response time for the wealthy is 3 times quicker than the average.
Oh my god, Dorian, you're a
On
real piece of
another
shit.
note, your phone passcode. 1992. Why did you choose it? 1992 was the year that Francis Bacon died, but that's a bit obscure.
Probably.
Macabre.
How old is he? Could be his age.
1992 was the year I first visited a portrait exhibition at Argyle Manor.
How old is he?
It was set up by a genius curator named Finlay Fairborn. This is where I fell in love with portraiture as a kid. As I grew up, Finley took me under his wing, and I worked at his exhibitions every summer until I could take over the business. I worked by his side until his dying day. I feel comfortable around portraits. I'm never alone.
You've needed their
That's
company.
why I scroll through Instagram.
My
I'm
parents
never
went around
alone
a lot.
on Instagram.
And Jamie and I looked out for ourselves. Although we took different paths, we support each other, come what may.
One of the great disappointments of adulthood
Is idol
when those you
something?
trusted as a child drift away
Oh
in the
no,
name
it's a
of
different.
self-interest. Even family.
That was so eloquently phrased, it felt personal. Strike a nerve, did I?
Oh, why are we looking smug? I hate it.
Mood lighting.
We're gonna seduce. We're gonna see what happens with this. This seducing is not gonna work out. I can tell you right now.
I think you feel alone, don't you? You've taken matters into your own hands because no one would support your talent.
Hello, Bonnie.
I'd have displayed your work here.
Good morning.
I still could. I like you, Dorian.
I don't like this.
Stop looking at me like that.
Like what?
I hate it, actually. I hate it.
Get back in your pose.
Oh, I hate it. I actually don't like this route at all. That was actually genius. If we realized it was...
No.
We
no,
know
Dorian.
it's fake.
Dorian, no, Dorian.
But otherwise, it's genius. That would have been genius if it was a real bomb. Oh, there's the gun.
You moron. Did you really think I'd be such a cliche?
I mean, you fell for the
Unlike you,
kiss.
I have no vices.
You did kiss him.
PAD bomb wasn't real, but this is. No more tricks. I am going to finish my painting, and you are going... Sir? Who's that?
It's the police.
I don't know.
Sir? It's Sergeant Robin Lateef.
There was no people breaking in this time.
Please open the door.
Interesting.
It's a policewoman.
No shit. Follow my lead.
Sir?
Evening. Oh, do you mind if I... Oh, we are outside. Where's the curator? Just in here. Morgan! Everything all right? Of course.
All good. Why have you stopped by?
We picked this up
Shove her.
from a young man not far from here.
Shove her
He
and
says
go.
the
She has a
art
gun.
director at Argyle Manor sold it to him.
Alright, we're a drug dealer. I fully forgot.
That's mental.
Oh, come on, Sergeant. He's an art curator, not Pablo Escobar.
I still need to follow protocol and search you two.
You really don't want to do that. There'll be much more pressing issues for you this evening.
I'm afraid these are reasonable grounds to stop and search. It's not negotiable.
No,
Unless
so something bad's gonna happen.
there's something either of you two wants to tell me.
Madam,
Oh my god. Again, great acting until they have to fight.
Alex, stay back!
Oh my god! That escalated. Last time we just agreed and then took a little weed to fall asleep. Also, that knocked us out? Oh my god, we are not
Welcome
that
back.
good. Yeah, this is not gonna end well for anybody.
The police.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Well, we saw you do it, so I don't know what you expect. Also, that's the exact same thing Mrs. Puff said in the SpongeBob video game we just played. It's uncanny.
In this city.
Their comeuppance is coming too.
How do I survive tonight?
Why bother?
You could start
You're gonna have
by
trauma.
proving that some part of you still cares about the art.
And what if I don't?
You might surprise us both. Tell me about more of these paintings. Stand, if you want.
You literally blew up the best painting. I'm never gonna get over the fact that she blew up the best painting.
You know, this is the only portrait I've painted that I've ever exhibited.
I thought you didn't rate yourself.
I don't. But I wanted to paint this subject.
That's
I posed for
interesting.
this 2 months before he died. I accentuated the high key lighting by using vermilion. He knew the end was close and he didn't want me to sanitize that.
I liked it better when it was a
To show the
self-portrait.
reality of age, but also a life well lived.
Such dignity. What else?
There are many faces in this painting. It gives us that feeling of claustrophobia that we know, so we only see her face. Tightness, together, another form of restriction, combined with the flattened perspective. Flashes of red pools that gives this contemporary
Squeeze at
painting
me.
a 1920s feel. It's even something by Modigliani.
Also, Dorian never came for this art either. This Dorian. Well, unlike the last Dorian.
Body separated into 3 distinct parts. Serene, contemplative, high contrast colors was to focus on those areas for too long. Instead, our eyes immediately directed back to the face. Depict that sadness that the artist wanted to portray. This is what portraits should be. You're right. There's talent here.
Can never talk passionate about your interests
I've
after
lost
you just
sight of
witnessed
that.
murder. Held hostage. I don't think he actually saw the murder. I think he got knocked out. He fell back. He was
What
the
about
first one to
this
fall
one?
back. So I think
A technicolor version of the Mona Lisa.
he should have.
Formerly,
Maybe
it's faithful.
he probably did
Down
see
to the
it,
use
actually.
of sfumato, the blurred smoothing of outlines that defined Leonardo's masterpiece. The same painter did the piece that hangs in the cellar.
So androgyny is their motif.
How so? Mona Lisa is a woman.
Well, in popular normative
Honestly,
opinion, yes. But
I think
it's
people. I
actually a
think the
combination
developers
of Lisa Geraldini
heard
and
this
Salome,
fact or
Leonardo's
this
male
conspiracy.
assistant and
It's a
lover.
conspiracy.
Da Vinci
And
saw that gender
that's probably
was the
true.
greatest veneer of
And made a game around
True
it.
humanity has no such boundaries. Wouldn't you
They're
agree?
like Da Vinci's lover was the Mona Lisa. Yes.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Sit back down.
We're gonna be back to besties. Maybe seducing wasn't the best thing before, but maybe now. I really didn't like it when they kissed. Especially when Dorian was like, I don't do relationships.
You seem on edge.
Perceptive as ever.
Do you want to smoke? I'm not stopping you.
He had it on his person? What a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. This man should get arrested for pushing drugs.
I'll allow it.
They're doing a weed. I'm still forgetting the motivation here. How do you do one weed and just fully
You're
fall
hungry,
out?
huh? Hope you like chow mein.
Did they order takeout?
Would have preferred pad thai.
Well, you snooze, you lose.
They really ordered Uber Eats. Hopefully they didn't. How? There was. Maybe they did it. Maybe that
sounds exciting.
Not takeout containers.
Let's go check it out.
Because of the, you know, probably the dead cops outside. Oh, a lot's happening here.
Are they looking for you?
No. There'll be others out there tonight with far less subtlety than me.
Oh, this is a lot of people doing a lot of things.
Oh, she is ravenous tonight.
You've got a nerve.
Should have been here hours ago.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
Look, you little shit.
What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I asked for in return was a couple of fucking orgasms.
Nikki.
No. Maybe you think
You've outsmarted me or something, but you need to consider your position
very carefully.
I didn't even care
This
about
isn't
this
going to
one as
happen
much as I
anymore.
cared about the last one.
tonight.
Ever.
With Morgan and Nikki's relationship.
Look, I'm willing to let this slide if you...
Because the part of me actually legitimately
don't
thought
get This
that
is wrong.
the last ones actually had
I could ruin it
like
if I wanted
something
to.
emotionally going, but it
Think of
actually
your pissant
was
exhibitions
not.
as riding on my painting.
Just as your future once rode on my exhibitions.
Oh, please. The world has seen my talent. I was always going to reach the top. You were just fortunate enough to be a stepping stone.
No one has a right to success. Most of the time, talent is redundant. It's about luck or privilege or who you fuck.
I'm pulling the plug.
I want my painting back first thing.
Hello, Nikki.
Who the fuck are you?
I love the
All you
way
need
they
to
say
know
that.
is that my uncle is the editor of the country's biggest tabloid.
Blackmail? Seriously, Morgan?
Sexual coercion doesn't play well these days, Nikki.
You have no proof.
Oh, wanna bet?
Leo.
Morgan's told me every lascivious detail.
We're besties.
And my
We
recording
can't
of
do
this
anything
call
bad.
will corroborate them.
It'll never gonna work out for us.
Don't call again.
You're not getting the portrait back.
Sorry. I couldn't stand her inhumanity any longer. Let's get back to work.
Okay, daytime already. This one's going a bit quicker, but also it escalated for pretty quickly too.
Is it done?
Almost. I think it would garner a lot of attention on one of these walls. Remind me how many customers you had yesterday?
About 5 or 6. Something negligible.
If even a fraction of these likes turn up in person, your business is saved.
And perhaps portraiture will become relevant again. For a short while, at least.
Nikki's style is sickeningly glorifying. Dishonest portraiture. It's no better than the filters Ziggy Ray piles onto each picture.
It really kills you that that's what you're here for, doesn't it?
I never said it was. It's astounding the clout these influencers carry.
For better or worse, a leader can govern through social media.
I wonder how far such a monopoly on society's attention could go. Sway elections, expose corruption, change the world. They are the dictators of our culture. Our new monarchs, regaled by legions.
Talking about
What a
me.
world we live in.
I have such influence.
What's your view on
I
social
changed the
media,
world.
Morgan?
Does it matter?
Good, bad
All your
art.
opinions matter to me.
Good, bad art. Oh.
Go on.
Let's say bad. I think that's what she
Listening.
wants to hear.
It's a poison. We now live in an age of comparison and inferiority.
Considering that she doesn't have a
We see on our
smartphone.
screens.
Well, there's always someone better than you out there,
Exactly. Not to mention the proliferation of misinformation.
especially when the airways are abused without filter.
And then there's the most insidious misinformation that bubbles beneath the surface. That indoctrinates the disillusioned and crystallizes their resentment into radicalization.
I think we did a bad.
What the fuck? Femi, it's 5 a.m.
Yeah, I know, Morgan. I'm sorry for calling. I've been up all night painting a new piece to replace the one that got destroyed.
Oh my
Not good,
god.
but I want to be part of the exhibition.
No, the exhibition's full. Go back to bed, Femi.
No, let him do it.
Have a look at it, at least. Don't you owe me that much?
I owe you nothing.
I'm sorry you feel like that, but I'm here now.
What, you're outside the manor?
Yeah, me and my daughter.
Oh my god, please just let this man. This man deserves the world.
I'll just leave the painting on the doorstep.
No need, Femi. I'll let you in.
No, don't bring them into this.
Please don't bring them into this.
Dorian.
Oh my god. There's a baby child.
Have you got some kind of pyrotechnic installation planned, or?
Something like that.
Why does this look like a comedy scene?
Oh, she's such a good girl. Not a peep throughout this excitement.
Oh, no, it's an act. She was keeping me awake to finish the new portrait. It's great that you're getting a flavour for the front line of portrait painting, Morgan.
You have no idea.
How are you enjoying posing?
Oh, he's loving it. A bit of a fidget, but he's a good model.
Yep.
Well, I better get going. I've left the portfolio in reception.
Let him leave. He does not need a part of this. Let this man leave.
Thanks, Femi.
You know, I'm trying to enlighten you, Morgan.
So you're a preacher?
Please. Religion repulses me. Theism gave rise to the hierarchical structures of power that plague humanity today. We're preconditioned to serve, and yet we're shocked by the greed of bankers and politicians scrambling to the top of the tree. It's been the same for decades, and it'll be the same for decades to come unless someone takes a proper stand. What's this now?
I sometimes hold exhibitions involving light installations.
What's the theme?
The cycle of life. This one's childhood. Adolescence. Adulthood.
Oh, it's making me choose between these two.
I don't want this to end.
It will. Just as all life begins and ends. In darkness.
You didn't try to escape.
Cherry killed at least one cop, if not two. I don't really expect her to really care about this that much.
I didn't want to tie you up like an animal. All I've taught you, and this is the thanks I get.
I only had two options.
I don't owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of hate.
That was so unnecessary. You didn't need to actually grab your gun for that. At least the other Dorian, it was already in his hand. And we didn't even get to scratch your face this time. Oh, we did,
Only
actually.
a matter of time before the police get here.
But I haven't finished.
Forget about your painting. What does it matter?
They don't have enough to spare.
Is the car still there? That means that the other one got too.
It can't be just about the painting. What do you want?
And assuming
That's a
we got
question that never
because,
gets
you know,
asked of
more
the
cops
people.
didn't come to this place.
Our generation has been through every upheaval. The cultural, technological, social, political, economic. And not once have we had an ounce of agency in our future. It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time to take back that agency.
You've watched way too many conspiracy theory videos, Dorian.
I chose your exhibition as a symbol. A place of hope, corrupted by the greed and inhumanity that consumes society.
You fucking psychopath. A single hostage in a meaningless art exhibition won't change anything.
Oh,
It really
but it's
won't.
not meaningless this weekend, is it? The eyes of the world had turned to it, and that's what made it so perfect.
Perfect for what?
To be a small brushstroke as part of our larger piece. And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he shed tears, for there was nothing left to conquer.
Nice quote. After all this, you really are just a thief.
Oh, I'd have happily watched this burn. But to the victor, the spoils. Thank you for being my part in our stand against oppression.
Let's see the
Today
painting.
is a statement, a catalyst for change.
I
Through
still
brutality.
don't know why.
That isn't a worthy catalyst for change.
It just doesn't make
Change
sense.
can be inspired, but you need a message powerful enough to unite all. Leonardo da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he was born in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world responded.
I wish a beautiful message was all it took.
What does it look like? Oh. I don't hate it. Like the last one. This one actually looked like it took all night to do. We're gonna say it's the best thing
You
I've ever
just
seen.
believed in me. We could have walked out of here together into a new Britain. You never gave me your critique of my painting.
Well, yeah, you just showed it to me. Praise.
It's formally flawless. Every brushstroke is purposeful and textural. It's emotionally in tune with the subject, which reflects your artistic intelligence.
We have full relationship.
Well done.
We're full besties.
Hey, Sappy,
How may I help you?
join a popular live cast.
The police say there's been mass rioting and detonated explosions at targeted businesses and residences around the city. They seem to be coordinated. What the fuck? What's
Goodbye,
this
Morgan.
madness in London I've woken up to? Oh my god, you guys.
Can anyone hear me? Hello?
So we die anyways?
Inside! Can you hear me? Help!
You can get on your tippy toes and waddle out of there. Also, you can scooch. It's very easy to move in a chair. Someone's getting married? They didn't do it. 'Cause we were besties. Her friends are gonna be mad. It's like, you didn't blow up the one place you need to blow up. You spent all night and you didn't blow up anything? Her friends are gonna be mad at her. Okay. How do I feel about this one, comparatively? I think I kind of would prefer it if the ending was the ending of the first one. Because it really doesn't make much sense to me. Let me turn it down because the music's loud. To be this very irrational person who has already killed multiple cops and is doing... Also, what the fuck was the guy who was doing paintings out with his baby child while the entire city was being exploded by bombs? Because we had just assumed either this all coordinated at the exact same moment, which I don't think it did, because she was in the room with the with the live cast about the what was happening, and then she had to walk like, you know, pretty far away to see the entire city. So more than likely that was happening all night, more than likely. I don't know. It was weird. I did love the acting. I loved the performance. The performances were pretty great. I loved them all. I think I preferred the intensity of the first Dorian and Morgan together. I just think they had way better chemistry. I know they're the same actors. But just the character-wise, I cared more about them. And I think I just preferred the actual story of the it being set in the 80s makes more sense to me. It makes more sense to me that the those two characters could make the decision that she wouldn't blow up. In the second one, it doesn't make sense to me at any point that she doesn't blow that up, in my opinion. That doesn't make sense to me. When they went that far, you gotta just blow it up. I don't care how much you care about this poor white man. Just blow it up. It doesn't make any sense to me. I do think the piece changes by decisions. I think it changes by decisions, but not by the rating. I think the rating, your friendship, your relationship meter, I think that changes the ending. But I think when you pick certain decisions, it will pick which painting. But yeah, overall, really interesting game. I like it. It went by pretty quick for 2 different storylines. I was actually anticipating. I heard that it took like 3 hours to play, and my assumption was it was 3 hours just based on like Steam reviews. 3 hours of one storyline and 3 hours of another. So I thought I was gonna play this again next week, but that's not the case. We just had one storyline. But overall, it was really fun. Really interesting. I won't tell you it's fun. It was really interesting. The person that did the painting deserves the world. It is an interesting concept. But is it necessary? Oh, those 2 people died. They died. They died. Oh, and we don't know what happened with our baby children. This one has 6 endings. The last one had 12. Huh. That's really interesting. I don't know how to go about. I kind of like. I don't like the idea of playing this game again and again and again, just trying to get all the different endings and seeing all the scenes. It's like that seems so monotonous and like just so much time to take to do that. And I don't think you can just skip or fast forward or anything like that, as far as I know. Also, comparatively to when I played Jessica ran not as well. Granted, it wasn't like one storyline. It was like you would pick different videos and they would pop up on a computer screen like that. But on Switch, this ran way better, and I was kind of worried that it wasn't going to run that well, but it ran pretty much flawlessly. Like, you see little hiccups like, oh, it's playing this video now, and it took a couple seconds. Other than that, which kind of took you out of it, but other than that, it did well. But yeah, overall, I prefer the first story to the second one, but I think they were both pretty good, pretty interesting. But I will say, I don't know if having these 2 stories was necessary. I honestly would have been just as intrigued if it was just the first one set in the 80s. I think I would have been content with that one. But yeah, that is it for today. Let me stretch. Ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I will be back tomorrow with some DBD. On Wednesday, I think we're gonna play a older platformer I have readied up, and then I have another game also for Saturday. So we're gonna have a bunch of different games this week. We don't have a set playthrough right now, mainly because I know we're gonna start Bayonetta in like the beginning of October. So I assume that's gonna preoccupy me, and I don't want to start something that I can't finish. So yeah, I'm gonna end it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.